Hello, hello. Welcome to day 3 of 7 of Reflect with RK. I'm your host, Rukaya Khan, and we are in conversation today and we'll be discussing about balance. I think the most important thing that a person needs to do in life is to find balance, is to know where their priorities lie and how to go about every day with balance. It's not an extremity of focusing only on self, only on relationships, etc., and then letting work go by, or focusing on play and not putting in the effort with your academics if you're a student. You have to have a balance when you're eating food. Well, what is it that you're consuming? What is it that you're consuming when it comes to content? We're living in a world where constantly scrolling on social media. So what are certain things that you should be doing, and what are certain things that can be kind of given not so much of a significance. However, there should be a balance. So the conversation for today is about balance, about knowing who you are, about making choices, and about making those choices in balance without tipping one side from the other. Now, a simple example that I can give you is looking at work and play. And I have no clue if my video is going to get choppy again. I have no clue what's going on with my internet, so I do apologize for that. Looks like it needs to get back into the flow like it used to be when I used to do my daily lives. So I did my daily live videos for 1,551 days every single day. I showed up in different countries. I showed up in different time zones. I showed up for myself for more than 4 years every single day with consistency. And then I took a break of 10 whole days of silence. So that's where I found my balance. After all of the work that I did, I took a 10-day break and I decided what is to step back and reflect on who I am, what I need to do to move forward, and then plan myself and the days ahead and the goals ahead. So I invite you to consider looking at life and seeing where in your space do you need to be finding some balance. Is it that you are too much of a people pleaser and somewhere you leave yourself behind? Is it that you're too committed with your work, you're literally a workaholic, and you're leaving family behind? Is it that you are so focused on giving to others that you tend to leave your health and your priorities behind, yourself as the priority behind? Catch up. Catch up with all of that. Catch up with what needs to get done. Write down where the void is, where the gaps are, what needs to be filled. Consider what are some tasks that you used to enjoy doing and yet do not have the time for doing because you have been, focused on other things, focused maybe at work, focused maybe with, other things that are taking up a lot of your time and aren't allowing you that richness of doing the things that you love. So, this is me coming back on track and sharing and doing and serving, creating impact in the way that I love best. Another thing that I'm doing in July is my 21-day group coaching program. I call it Reset for Success, in which the batchmates, the people, we bring everybody, the participants on a WhatsApp group, and every single day I give you a single task to do. So for instance, just now I've asked you to find balance. I've asked you to identify certain areas where you have been lacking behind and what you can do to up your game in those areas, because those are important too. Right? It's called the wheel of life. If you are kind of achieving in one space only, and then the other places you're not, that means it's not going to be a wheel of life, it's going to be a flat tire. Do you want a flat tire, or do you need a wheel of life so that you can keep moving, keep flowing, and having a smooth ride, a smooth roll on the road? You don't want to have a flat tire and go and have a bumpy ride or difficulty moving forward. So one of the tasks that you might be given is to look at your wheel of life and see where are the areas in which the work needs to get done, which are the areas where you're excelling, and which are the areas that you need to kind of up your game in. Simple tasks of awareness, simple habits of success. We work through together for 21 whole days and as a team. And within the team, I create for you accountability partners. And then there's a competition. And that's just about it that I'm going to tell you about the program. But what I've also done is, because I'm running these 7 days of Reflect with RK, if you're watching this session, if you're watching this conversation right now, and you use the link in the description to hop on board, the day the extension for the 1+1 offer has been pushed until the 7th of June, which means you pay for one person, but you can come along with a friend. So think about it. How would you like to do this? You could just pay for one person and come along with a friend, or you can pay for one person and split the cost with another person that you know who would find value in being on such a program. And let's do this together for 21 whole days. End of the session, I also give you a one-to-one with me. Working with me one-to-one has a price to it. However, I'm offering this as a goodwill moving forward so that you are able to see how much progress you made from the day you started to where you are at the end of the journey, and how you can utilize your learnings to move forward and put them into action for the rest of the year ahead. Think about this. Use the link in the description. And again, if this conversation has been of value to you, write in comments using the powerful words I am, and write I am balanced. Please write in comments saying I am balanced, and share this with a friend who might need it. And until tomorrow, keep smiling, keep shining, stay safe, stay blessed, and thank you for joining me on day 3 of 7 of Reflect with RK. Thank you so, so much.